The will of the Soviet people hangs by a slim thread. Our next attack will sever that thread like a katana's edge. Tatsu? Tatsu, is it ready?
Almost, Father.
We must strike Odessa now, while they are still reeling from the destruction of Stalingrad.
I promise you, we will level the city and eliminate the Soviet Supreme General. Krukov is arrogant and brutal, and it's time to bury him.
I do not need General Krukov's death, only his obedience.
If we bury him, we won't need his obedience.
Wars are not won on the battlefield alone, my son, but in the hearts and souls of our adversaries.
I want their hearts and souls, Commander. But I also want Krukov's head on a stick. Eliminate the Supreme Soviet General. Obliterate Odessa.
Yeah. I agree with both. It's very hard to say. I mean, on one hand, yes, you do want your enemies to be bound to you. But again, you don't want leaders that could rally a force against you. So, it's good to take out Krukov, and it's also good to know that you don't need their deaths to go forward. You need obedience. You need people who will end up helping you. And I'm guessing the Emperor thinks, well, of course, Krukov would probably help us out just because, again, you could be persuaded maybe with money, women, or what. It'd be the question. Let us begin.
Oh, Commander. This mission will make you the envy of all the Imperial Army. General Tatsu has created an awesome and terrifying weapon to help you take down General Krukov in Odessa. You must protect the weapon from the enemy's forces until it is operational. But once it is, the soldiers of the Soviet Army will be running in fear.
Oh yeah, it's the big boy coming out. We're going to be using our super weapon. And this is actually one of their gimmicks. I do like these gimmick maps. I do like these gimmick styles. And you'll see what I'm talking about when we begin. But to note, this is certainly, I think, it's certainly one of the big change-ups from the gameplay formula of any of the other factions. And you'll see as we play.
Your forces are called upon to aid with the construction of General Tatsu's secret weapon. You are expected to ensure the assembly area is well defended. Here are your orders. Safely transport the remaining weapon parts to the assembly area. Ensure the weapon comes online. General Tatsu expects you to set his plan in motion and will contact you in the field. That is all.
Yeah, okay. Okay there, buddy dude. Look at that face.
You must deliver the secret weapon, Commander.
You
With
did.
it, we will march a devastating warpath to victory.
Yeah.
Devastating warpath
New
to
objective
victory.
received.
I dislike this startup, but later on this is actually pretty fun.
Go. Target acquired. On our way.
It's kind of stressful at the beginning, but not too bad.
Our ally is under
And I try not to lose
Submerged
any
enemies
of these.
detected in the area. Defend the transports.
In
And there's
motion.
a sub.
Scanning for enemies.
We gotta get rid of these subs.
What do you see?
Subs are not fun. Subs are annoying.
Go.
Got the sub. And this is the next thing you want to take out as quickly as possible. Another sub.
Target in range.
2 and 2.
One
Maybe.
of the cargo transports is taking fire.
Maybe.
Verticals
Might be
clean.
able to pull something off. Don't know. There we
Patrolling.
go.
Copy that.
Okay. And that's the stuff you
Go.
want to watch out
In
for.
motion. Anything down there?
It's just
Yes, sir.
annoying.
Copy that. Yes, sir. In motion.
Take this guy out.
Stop them. Go. Scanning
Yeah, this
for
is the
enemies.
stuff you just have to
Secure the
really
area.
watch out for. Because they will try to do everything in their power to cause
I've been
destruction.
waiting for this moment. I will trash you until you beg for mercy.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I will toy with you, like a cat playing with little dying mouse.
Dankum house.
That one.
Yeah, I can't lose any more.
Rocket on.
So. Sadly, I lost one.
Find a safe
I get upset
location
about
to
that.
switch your chopper VX units to ground form. Enemy base
Yes,
detected.
sir. Go.
Oh no.
Scanning for
Not this
enemies.
crap.
In motion. Clear view.
A unit
Don't
is under
hesitate.
attack.
What do you see? In motion.
Yeah, I think
What
this
do
is
you
another
see?
twin blade. Yep.
Release.
Another twin blade. These are nice set pieces.
Got it
These
covered.
are set piece battles
Rocket on.
where
The Soviets
There you
have
go.
strong fortifications here. Once we finish construction of the secret weapon, use it to bring down these defenses with ease.
oh yeah, you'll see
Our
it
ally
with
is
these.
under attack.
Let's get some revenge.
Objective
do you see?
complete. Our ally is under
And
attack.
that's not good for them to be hit.
Scanning for enemies.
Get them over there to repair those.
Commander, this is our newest weapon, the Shogun Executioner, and you will use it to crush the General's remaining forces.
Yeah, basically. And this is a campaign exclusive item. Very cool. Very fun.
Battlefield expanded.
Very different.
The Shogun Executioner lives. Now we shall make these fools suffer dearly. Go on, Commander. Send it on its way.
New objective.
Yeah, don't try not to crush your own allies, because as you can tell, if your allies walk right into it, they get crushed.
That's quite a monstrosity you have assembled. I'm very impressed. But I'm afraid your little toy must be destroyed. And then yourself shortly thereafter.
Wow.
Point defense drones ready.
How rude. How very, very rude.
The Shogun Executioner will be instrumental in destroying the
I think
Soviet
I'm gonna come over here
entrenchments
just to destroy this.
Once the artillery
Well,
has been
maybe.
destroyed,
See if
we
I
can
even
expand
care
our
to do
base
that.
more easily.
You don't have to do that, but it is an interesting bout to do.
Select target.
Let's see, I'm gonna tell my... Can I tell my ally? No, I can't tell my ally to do it. I have to do it. Oh well.
Enemy base detected.
Ah.
Warning, an iron
No.
curtain has been
I've already
detected.
gotten out of there. Might as well crush it all. I was thinking about going back and doing it, but eh. And you don't want to take and destroy these. If you can avoid destroying these Tesla coils, you really want to.
The Shogun Executioner feeds off of the energy of the Soviet Tesla weapon. A unit is under attack.
Yes, they do. And I will smash bridges as I walk through them. So be careful when
Enemy
you do.
base detected. Enemy units detected. Our ally is under attack.
And you always want
The
to take and keep your
Executioner is
ally
taking
alive.
damage. Move it near one of their Tesla weapons to make it regenerate.
Our ally is under attack.
And you'll take a lot of damage with this, with these cannon shots. Cannons will definitely hit you. Best move is to come close and then do your F. Wipe that out. I'm gonna come down here and wipe this base out to help my ally. And Kinji, very competent commander, since you will be by
The
yourself.
Shogun Executioner can deal a crushing blow to our enemies. But be careful. He is vulnerable to attacks from the sky.
He is. Quite so. Thankfully, you know, you take good care of your ally and you won't have to worry about it all too much. And the AI will tend to run his soldiers right into your Shogun, so. Yet again, always pay attention to be able to recharge off of Tesla coils. Watch out for those rockets. They're not going to do much if you are moving, but if you're like me, you know, you may take your time here and there, and then it becomes a big issue.
Enemy units detected.
So this should allow
Enemy base detected.
Kinji to do more from where he's at.
A unit is under attack.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Mega Wave, very powerful. Wipes that all out. Let's see, where can I move up? Alright, I'm gonna move up here, wipe this out, wipe this whole area out, and then move up plow, plow, plow. Do a nice angle. You can go up here and do this,
A unit is under
but
attack.
I'm clearing out the bottom rung
Enemy
just to help my
units
ally.
detected.
Oh, though I cannot say what he will do.
Enemy base detected. Our ally is under attack. Point defense drones ready. Select target.
And he's got Tesla Troopers. Tesla Troopers will help us out if my Shogun doesn't kill them. And the reason why this is such a great mission is just because of how much destructive power the Shogun Executioner gets. And it's sad that you never fight this in any of the other campaigns. It would have been cool. And it would have been certainly better than some of the Betrayal bits. But, you know. Live and learn, I suppose. Live and learn. And I always wonder when they actually put this in, whether it was after all of it and said, oh man, this would have been cool, or if this was like the first bit and they said, no, we're going to take and break these up because, you know, destroy the landmarks.
A unit is under attack.
Let's see, what else do I got? I got Emperor's Rage.
Emperor's Rage ready.
Knock that down. I'm going to walk over here and knock these down real quick. And again, he's going to keep dropping Tesla stuff. Don't destroy any of the Tesla stuff as much as you can help it. It's worthwhile to keep around. Ukraine artillery.
A unit is under attack. Enemy units detected.
Let's see. I can go up here in order to destroy this, and I think I will. Cannons are devastating to an extent, but not devastating enough to care.
Our ally is under attack.
And again, this would have demonstrated to me the power of the Japanese military if I had to fight this.
What sort of... Oh!
Point defense drones ready.
What sort
The
of...
main wall on the
Oh
Soviet base has
no!
collapsed. Now is the time to strike. A unit is under attack.
And it's been destroyed. Now I think I just got to destroy the last bit of those cannons.
Enemy units detected.
So destroy the last cannon, and I think I actually have to come back down here and destroy this. I suppose I have to, right?
Enemy base detected.
Oh. But I wanted to get down here before they got
A
the...
unit is under attack.
Before they got everything set up. Can you get down off that ledge? No, you cannot. So why are you walking over there? Why are you walking over there, pal? Is it because your pathfinding's not as good as you hoped it would be? But come on.
Enemy
And who's
units
this?
detected.
Who's the white guy? I see purple. I know purple, red, but who's white? Unless this changes color when I show up. Oh, okay, so it is red. It starts as default white for some reason. I really wish they told me which commander I was fighting, along with Krukov. Because you know it's not just Krukov. And what's interesting is this is actually one of the few missions where you're fighting two different commanders.
Well done, Commander. With this victory, the Soviets are ready for the final blow.
Yeah.
This wasn't a fair fight.
Oh.
That thing did all the work. You cheat.
My apologies. I thought it wasn't. I keep forgetting about him all the
General
time.
Krukov must be eliminated.
Yeah. So we'll basically take them on, and everybody's salty that we were just so good. And again, if you ever play co-op in this, don't fly your units around the Shogun Executioner. It smashes all air units out of the air into the ground. Man, I could only imagine how bad this would be. Because it would be so hard to defeat this thing. You would have to use a lot of artillery
A
and
unit is under attack.
placements of gun turrets and stuff like that. It would probably be a lot of
Enemy base
twin
detected.
blades. Twin Blades would probably destroy it. And I think I know why we never fought this thing. Not only because I don't see it being very good in the AI's hands, because the AI probably would have a hard time walking it around, but because, well, that would be like the only thing I could think of, really, because otherwise the Soviet player, you know, you wouldn't have a hard time defeating it necessarily, as I said. It just required to get some air power going on, because this is really all he's missing is a lot of air power. If he had like massive amounts of twin blades, I'd be done. I would be done. UOME. I'm gonna get rid of these. Just walk them right into it. Yep. Smash them. And you can see these guys come over here, try to take on Godzilla. Just not a good idea. Not a good idea. There's this cancer. Oh, it's been annihilated. The last thing was his Iron Curtain, which he never used.
A unit is under attack.
There we go.
Looks like you will be spared for now. My forces are needed for a more important battle. But don't worry, I will return.
Ah, the arrogance. Very brutal, very cool, very fun. No other faction gets a super weapon like that, and it is incredibly cool to be able to use it. And this is the first time we see it. You'll see it in the next time, though. Trust me. You'll see it in the next time. We don't get it again, but we'll see it in the next time. Ooh, 143. That is nice. I've lost, what was it? Captured, sold, units created, lost. I've lost 0 units. Nice.